Okay, so I'm gonna be doing my review of WandaVision. I did a review like on the first two episodes when it premiered, but I figured, yeah, let's do the whole series review. Though I'll most likely be talking about the end. So if you don't want spoilers, now's your chance to fuck off. So, yeah, let's talk about this whole thing with WandaVision. I really like this. I really enjoyed it. I just finished watching the finale. I know you've probably seen like a bunch of other reviews already. I think also today, I think Pacific Rim: The Black comes out, so I'll be doing a review of that as soon as I can. But let's enough about that. Let's talk about WandaVision. WandaVision was a great way to introduce the new wave of the MCU. This was a really cool way to really introduce it, because I think it's gotten to the point with Marvel that you can be weird. Like, now Marvel has the justification to be weird and be oddball and be strange. Like, this was a fun way to introduce, hey, we're going to be doing something fun and we're going to be doing something different, because if we did the same damn thing over and over again, you'd get tired of it. And granted, you know, you could make the argument that they were kind of doing the same damn thing over again at the end with the whole big fight at the end, but that's just typical comic book fashion, so you gotta get used to it. I really, Elizabeth Olsen needs to get like an Emmy or something for this, or at least, you know, some kind of Emmy for her performance. She knocks it out of the park. Her and Paul Bettany kill it in this show. They both deserve not Oscar, but like Emmy nominations for this. They both or Golden Globe or some shit. They need an award because they carry this show on their backs like fucking pack mules. The acting in here is fantastic. I love it. It was so cool to see this kind of like side of Wanda that's, you know, like everyone says, oh, why did Wanda do that? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's see. Her brother's dead, got killed right in front of her. Her robot husband got murdered twice in front of her, and now it's being pulled apart right in front of her. Of course, she has like godlike abilities that, yes, it is confirmed now that's magic. It just awoke a part of her up, which I actually said it. I remember saying like it wouldn't be a comic book show if there weren't actual retcons in it. So retconning in that, you know, it wasn't a dud that made the bomb blow up. It was actually like Wanda's powers like leaking through and using her magic to keep it at bay. So I was like, yeah, it wouldn't be a Marvel show without it wouldn't be a comic book show without retcons. So that was neat. I dig Wanda's new costume. Yeah, it looks cool. And we're actually calling her the Scarlet Witch now. I really dig that. I really like that we're calling Wanda the Scarlet Witch finally, because I was like, I didn't realize it until they brought it up. It was like, oh, she doesn't have a catchy nickname. Like, oh, she's got no, you know, catchy nickname or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. They never said, they never used Wanda's code. They never gave Wanda a code name in the MCU. Yeah, I didn't realize it. Let's talk about Agnes real quick. Agnes was a great villain. She was a great villain in here. MCU is getting better with their villains. I think from Killmonger onward, we've been seeing better villains. We've been seeing more like more diverse villains, more like complex villains. Agatha is just fun. That's the best part, is that she's just fun. And I'm also glad they didn't kill her off. I'm really glad they didn't kill her off. Catherine Hahn is just a gas to be around. And also Agatha all along it slaps. You know, I think we could all agree it's a beat. You know, it's a slapper. Anyway, but I will say that what Wanda does to her at the end of the show, like, I was like, oh, maybe you just should have fucking killed her, because that's a hell in of itself. She basically like leaves her in her like nosy neighbor form, awake and oriented the whole time, so you can like and this is how good Catherine Hahn is as an actress. You can see like in her eyes like she's begging Wanda just to kill her while she's smiling and being like, okie dokie neighbor. And I'm like, that is horrifying. That is a hell I cannot even imagine. But that's that's really and that's the other thing is that this makes for a good low-key horror show. It makes for a very cool low-key horror show in that it's this it's just this hell everyone's living in. Like, there are some moments where it's like legit unsettling, like you saw in the trailer of the woman putting up and putting down Halloween decorations, and it's just up, down, you can see the tear forming in the eye, and I'm like, oh god, like, that's horrifying to me. Like, that's like some straight up, shit I can't even, because that's like one of my biggest fears in life, is to be completely, like, trapped in your own mind without your body moving. Like, that scares the shit out of me. So, to see that on screen, it's horrifying. Like, it's legit, like, that for me is just legit horrifying. But, seeing the kids, Billy and Tommy, it was really cool. Hope to see them in Young Avengers soon, and how they're going to do it, I hope works. We got the Darkhold. We got the Darkhold back. Nice to see that since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Though, if I remember right, didn't they destroy... It's been a while since I've watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but didn't they destroy the Darkhold? Or did they just lose it? I don't know. But yeah, I was like, the moment they showed this book, I was like, oh wait, is that the Darkhold? And I'm like, oh, it is, yay! Haven't seen that since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but but I guess they just don't give a shit about either they're picking up on a plotline of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I didn't see, or they're just like, fuck Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they're dead to us. Anyway. So, that was, that was kind of my whole thing. So, the appearance of the White Vision was really cool, and I'm wondering what they're going to do with him now, because now Vision is technically back, even though it's not the same Vision. I was like, can anyone just stay dead here? I guess unless your name's Pietro Maximoff, you can come back. Well, then again, Black Widow hasn't come back, and I don't think she's coming back, so... There's that. I forgot. Oh yeah, Natasha died, apparently for good. But yeah. But it's not the same Vision, so I'll allow it. It's not the same Vision, and he's still out there. And I was kind of hoping that we would get like some fun reference to Abigail Brand for S.W.O.R.D., because I was hoping when Hayward got arrested, I was hoping like the next person to walk in is like, hey, I'm Abigail Brand, I'm the new director. But nope, they're building the real S.W.O.R.D. up in space now, as we find out. So that's really cool. And Wanda now has the Darkhold and reading through it out in the middle of nowhere. That's not good, Wanda. That thing is made by pure evil. That is some next level evil shit that you are reading, Wanda. Don't do it. Oh man. That was yeah. And now it's very like we see like what we don't know what Agatha was hinting at. It was like, you don't know what you've unleashed. But I got a feeling he's big, he's mean, and he lives in the dark dimension. I feel like that she just cracked the window open for a certain, someone you can't make a bargain with to come into our universe. I know a lot of people are still saying Mephisto, but like everyone like forgets about Dormammu. He's still a threat, guys. Did you guys not forget that he's still in the dark dimension? Like everyone talks about Mephisto, but then I was thinking the other day, is like, what if it's Dormammu? Did we just forget? He's not dead. He's still in the dark dimension. He wants to get here. So maybe the next big bad in the multiverse storylines is Dormammu. Like, we're going to do more with Dormammu. So maybe that's the case. Like, maybe that will be the big factor right there, is that it's going to be Dormammu coming into our universe. Like, he's ushering in the multiverse of madness. And who knows, but yeah. I know a lot of people were hoping to see Mephisto in here, but those Mephisto rumors were running wild. Like, it was getting to the point where I was like, guys, shut up. You're just going to, you're building, like, this is the problem I've had with some fandoms, is that you build up something that may not happen, and then you get disappointed when it doesn't happen. Like, just trust the story. Jesus Christ. This was my problem with a lot of the Godzilla movie fans. Like, they built up King of the Monsters as the next coming of Christ, and then it didn't meet their expectations. They got pissed off. Yeah. But, all in all, this was great. This was a great show. I absolutely loved it. Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen, those guys killed it. Those guys absolutely killed it on screen. That final scene, I was emotional as fuck. Where they're saying their goodbyes. That was just... Ugh, that was a tearjerker. Anyway. So, yeah. I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved WandaVision, and I'm excited for this next wave of MCU stuff. And I can't wait for Falcon and Winter Soldier. I am so pumped for Falcon and Winter Soldier. And that's like 2 weeks away. Isn't that crazy? Like, we don't have to wait like 10 fucking months for the next thing. It's just 10... But, yeah, Loki is going to be in May. So that's a little of a wait. But who cares? We got 6 episodes of... No, is Loki May or June? Whatever. Falcon and Winter Soldier are coming up next, and I'm really excited for that. So, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of WandaVision? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.